at Combo Breaker 2022. They were already on stage. That was so fast.
Nicolas and Scorpionprocs, what I'm going to say before we even begin is expect pretty much any character on the roster, I think.
Grab some popcorn.
I've
You got snacks.
I've been commentating NetherRealm games for
700 years.
about 7 years.
Oh, okay.
About 7 years or so.
I give you a couple extra.
And in that time, I've actually seen a fair amount of siblings that practice together use their mains against other people, and then when they play each other in bracket, they don't. Now, that's not because they're colluding. That's because if you're training against someone who knows everything about this character, you need to have some kind of edge against them that is a bit unexpected. You might not have the confidence to use those characters against other people, but against your training partner, you've got to surprise them with something.
Absolutely, not just with brothers and twins, but in general, the people I hated fighting the most were the people I practiced with at my local. I didn't care if I was fighting Sonic, I didn't care if I was fighting anyone else. The people that you practice with know the most about how you play, right? And especially these two that are probably playing, I don't know, 8 hours together at home every single day. What can you throw at your brother that he hasn't seen before? That's the ultimate question here.
We've seen it with the likes of MIT and DJT. We've seen it with the likes of
It's an unfair advantage to have it in the NRS
though.
community.
You know, Mustard and I break that rule. Not going to lie. We broke that rule. Because we're just shameless character loyalists.
Yeah, but you guys did all right.
Yeah, man. That was a long time ago. It's a long time ago. I'm a washed-up professional Bloody Raw Extreme player.
I'm about to say, still making top 8s. Is young catch-up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, mate.
Don't be fooled.
I grew up playing Bloody Raw. I practiced hard for that tournament. When else would I get a chance to play it again? And this is what I'm talking about. Spawn and Geras?
If there's something that I know right now, I feel like I'm not going to burn myself by saying this, but I think we're going to see some unholy damage.
I think so.
Because this is one of the best players as far as execution right now in our community playing. I think #1 in damage in MK11, Spawn. Arguably, Kotal Khan with 3 totems. But Spawn just needs...
But if we're talking practical damage, if I hit you and the damage happens, it's a very different story, isn't it? However, Nicolas actually going in with the 1. Straight up, just the Airletha Glide and the charging Hellspawn.
How can he be the 1 if he's dead?
That's very true. That's very, very true. No, I don't believe it.
Whoa.
Believe it or not, I'm still going to up 2 you. Understanding 3. But this is exactly what I mean, folks. We haven't seen Spawn from either of them. We haven't seen Geras from either of them. And now they're head-to-head. They're bringing out these weird characters. It's because they need to have this. And they need it.
And we're going to be seeing these characters at an incredibly high level. They just know how to play. Look at that hit confirmation. And the KB, that might kill. 389. Oh, my goodness. He gave him the Spartan boot right there for round 1. Go to Scorpionprocs, who was the winner down there in CEO in this matchup in Grand Finals. That was a raw 4-3 choke. He's been watching Tweety lately.
Yeah, that 4-3 was 100% buffered. Absolutely it was. Now the down 1 to steal the turn away.
This is going to be a much different Geras than you saw.
With that punish!
No.
Oh, the backdash. I can assume the backdash is a good timing for the potential break. We have seen Geras players now struggle with that because they can break really whenever they want. That is not a buffer you want. In fact, it wasn't a buffer at all. They just did it on block by accident.
Takes away the gap, checked by the throw. And with that big the health lead, sometimes you have to tell yourself it's okay to eat that throw. And did he just wave dash with Geras? He doesn't wait, he moves an inch.
Oh, we definitely just saw some familiarity there. We saw that plus on block. All right, so here's the thing. We saw that Geras string that is plus on block. Normally, every single time, Geras players will then just do a down 1 or a button because they just want to get that turn. We saw that plus on block string into a micro forward dash 1-1. If they've ran this before, I bet backdashes happen all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it.
Or flawless blocks in that situation, you're just trying to change up the timing, right? Ooh, out and in.
Or maybe jump backs too.
Oh, yeah.
God! I love watching brothers play together.
That was a little disgusting. The backdash whip punishes. And oh no, oh no. I don't know what that was, but we don't have to talk about it. This is a Chilean. What was I saying?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that was great. That was thick, actually. He was ready for it, too. I don't think Gira's players be ready for that. And now the forward 2-1 is looking really good so far. Scorpionprocs is just annihilating. And actually,
he didn't need it.
He didn't need it.
He didn't need to do that whatsoever. He didn't need to do that. That was pure swag. Scorpionprocs 1-0. Up around.
Safe on block, and that is going to give at least some kind of turn for Nicolas, but he needs a lot more than a turn at the moment. The flawless block up 2 is fantastic, but wait a minute, no meter.
And
we'll
even
just
that
take
was
the plus
super
frames
optimal
instead.
To know to go for the full forward 2-1-2, and that max distance short hop punch of Gears is really hard to push. That trade with it. Oh!
What is going on?
Now he's just swagging on us.
Oh no! The breaker.
He's got his own brother lost in the sauce. Help him!
All right, hang on a minute. We confirm. Double jump kick not close enough to the corner to pull it off.
Mid-screen, you have to do double jump 1. Only in the corner do you get the big old Cabal, like, double jump kick. So close, though. That definitely would have put him in fatal blow territory to kill. I mean, he still might be. This is Spawn, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. He saw over 600 damage from K-Mac earlier in this bracket.
That's exactly my point. Lets it rock. No counter hit, though, just gets hit. That wasn't even charged either. A bit of a mix-up. Wait a minute. Hey!
That would have been death on block. If he blocked that sand trap, talk about having some big balls. He tried the Tweety special. The 4-3 sand trap. I only see that in North America, where it does work online for some reason. We have actually gone into the lab. I've taken some of the NRS scientists. We've looked at it under a microscope, and no one knows why 4-3 sand trap works. We simply don't understand. But not going to work here in Winners Finals.
It's a bit of an error to go through here. I'm looking at that kind of play, and I'm just thinking about the risk that was attached to it, and it's hard to see that it was worth it. But with 2 players as wonderful at flawless blocking as these 2, there's a reason that 1-1 back 2 is not being held down. Yeah, it's plus, yeah, it has KB if it's counter hit, but if they flawless block it, I'm dead. There's the breaker, Scorpionprocs. Kind of taking the foot off the gas a little bit. I mean, was playing absolutely full throttle to start the series, and things slowed down a bit.
Got a little too carried away with the sand traps here in this round, and that's the big spawn damage we stand. Wait. He's done 3 or 4 sand traps at a punishable range, and in an unconventional manner. That's not Nicolas just got some beefy punishes. Give him the lead here, and he's riding it. Tries to RKO half of the life left out of Nicolas with that forward 2.
Environment interaction out of the 1-1 plus frames. Hang on a minute. Speaking of plus frames, here's a situation. The forward 2-1. Flawless block to shut down. There's the charged version that's plus. Flawless block. God, their flawless blocks have no right being this good.
Oh!
Here comes the fatal blow and the reset damage scaling. Hey, hey, hey!
Bump to the head. And now
stop the match.
And now get away from me. 112, 1 sand trap. Look, it's gonna be close to doing it. No, missed the duck. It looked like at the last second from full screen. Was probably looking at duck, flawless block the second, even if the amplify came. But we have ourselves a set here at 1-1. Just a little too sand trap happy in that one. I think he got a little too confident. I mean, did you see from sweep distance? On the wake up of Nicolas, he did short hop and then just sand trapped. Got burned for it. We saw the 4-3 sand trap, got burned for it. And now we'll see a new character. I do, and I have seen these 2 play in multiple grand finals in Latin America, multiple, mind you, where they have just gone through a character select wheel. And they just spin, pick a character, and keep going. I expect to see multiple more characters between these 2 tonight.
It's, as I said at the start of the series, I have lost count how many times I've watched siblings in tournament against each other, and this is what we see. You have to keep things unexpected. You've played each other so much, you have to bring some element to the table that is a bit more creative, you know? Here we go. The pressure has been fantastic so far.
And you see the knowledge seeing a spawn in every single projectile that you see people get away with murder in tournament. They have the ducks, they have the punishes on every single one. I mean, he started with a duck into a forward 4 punish on the amplified projectile of spawns, and these staggers from hell, literally.
Hey, I mean, I gotta say, for Nicolas, I am liking that mixture of the 1-1 back 2 and the 1-1 down 1, because it is gonna mess up flawless block timing. However, give me the amplify. Yes, indeed. 1 round on the board for the Liu Kang. And if Nicolas loses this match, I imagine we'll probably see a change from Spawn.
don't think so too. Interrupts the start of a projectile. Coming in with a big beefy mid. Almost knew that was going to come. And he's going to go pick up. Big damage. Has no bar, but still, that's 239 meterless into a restand. Spawn being looked at more and more as one of the upper echelon characters of this game. Just the amount of damage he can do, the staggers that the character has, that delayed projectile, and we've seen the glide. This is the most we've ever seen the glide. Ooh. Speaking of big normals.
It's been a good round for him so far. Buff activated. The flawless blocks are where things get just really impressive with these two. Letting the whole string go, but this is what I mean. Never in a million years would you ever see a Spawn player finish that string. In this match it works. Why? Because they probably never do it. No! They get the glide error in execution, but you want to try and duck? Oh, give me a chance again.
Don't worry. Even though he's Chilean, he pulled off an American reset here at Combo Breaker, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what it's all about. Haven't seen one in 3 years. Welcome back. Micro duck. Doesn't let it go. That was counter hit. That could have been a KB. That could have been.
But it's too far away for the T-Rex Limb 1-1 that Spawn possesses. Whoa! And he had the audacity to almost walk into the active frames of it, or dash into the active frames of it.
I don't know why he didn't just do the full string. He did the uncharged version.
And all of a sudden, this is quite a surprise here. Nicolas down in winners finals. I mean, wasn't it a reset down in CEO between these two?
I believe so, actually. I do believe so. It's been some time, and man, there's so many characters to choose from playing around. The Spawn, I mean, we've got to mention, it was yesterday where the Spawn looked pretty good.
And
a good point.
I just heard, Kotal Khan, but he may have moved around again. Picking Kotal in the Spawn is what he lost earlier in this tournament. He had to come off Kotal Khan in this matchup against K-Mac.
So many unanswered questions here, but the answer will be laid out flat in a few minutes' time as the match finishes. And right, you are completely correct. Scorpion used Kotal Khan against K-Mac and lost 2-0, forcing a change to Cabal. So going in with this character now, granted, Nicolas and K-Mac do have vastly different styles. K-Mac was a lot more focused on the air game, the double glide, preemptive plays. Maybe when they practice against each other at home, this is normally how the matchup goes. It just didn't work last time. Oh, God. Don't do that advancing mid on me, man.
I mean, that hurt. Block. It did not hurt for 336.
Two flawless blocks that.
Yeah, right? On the forward one, too, of all things. Who's ready for that? Knowing that the gap is there, there's only one time where there's going to not be a gap. It's after the 4-2-4. And maybe they are just that good and we should stop questioning them.
I'm just trying to get...
Did you see the over wave dash? That was incredible.
I was gonna say, I am in awe of the sheer use of flawless blocks here. Yo, that downfall whip, that downfall was definitely gonna be a Sunray.
Oh yeah.
That was definitely gonna be a Sunray.
Because if he did God Ray, he would have died. Wake up Fatal Blow would have hit. Well, he wouldn't have died, but it would have been a tough situation. Because KB or Quick Fatal Blow will get rid of the God Ray before he's dead. But if you do a little bit of chip damage right there, it really makes it guaranteed. And it makes your defensive bar not matter. Whoa! Awkward trade. Oh, gave him the needle there mid-screen at 20% command grab. I'm sick of your command grabs. Here's one of my own.
The sheer level of confidence, the space control here. You want to press buttons, do you? And we've got really Spawn player do that before, you know, the false sense of security almost with the command grab. Pushing forward once again, Nicolas with enough meter to get another flawless block, that's for sure. Oh no, that's it. The round's done.
If they could use it there.
Hey!
506, and that's a message sent to his brother Nicolas, now on match point for grand finals. Goes to stand 3, and he's going to pay the iron price for it here. No defensive bar now. Kotal Khan's coming in and knocking. Get a punish. Solid defense for both. Flawless block. Took away the ability to cancel that down 1. Whoa, whoa, big normals right now. They're playing half-screen footsies with some half-screen normals.
What I'm loving about this neutral is that these are two players that train together all the time. They have a near identical play style. And it is purely separated by the character matchups. They have the same habits, the same tendencies.
And boy, is it fun to watch.
It's, oh, this is what it's all about though. Being able to grow, and oh my god, the double leap! Just shy of 40%, but we go in with the neutral duck, take that!
Oh, and he was going for the optimal, and it's an American reset once more for Scorpionprocs.
Drop!
But he drops the second time around. That would have given him motion per game. And now Nicolas has an awful lot of damage loaded with that fatal blow, and he's gonna drink the juice, and that's 180 off the board. That should be all she wrote. No. What?
Good choice. No. I'll tell you why
Yeah.
that wasn't random. I'm sure you know
God
the answer. Exactly. We just mentioned it in a round previous. If the immediate God Ray was used, the fatal blow would have instantly disengaged it, and it would have been a win for Sport.
Yes.
But at that point was a pure 50-50.
I have
do it or
seen-
do you not?
I have seen legions of Kotal Khan players die doing God Ray right there. It's called when praising the sun goes wrong.
Praising the sun, and all you get is a sunburn.
It is one of the craziest situations that exists when you're at near 1 HP against God Ray. But if you know the tech, if you know that a fatal blow will cancel the animation or a quick KB, the players that know that and have labbed it know to play around it. But it also gets so many people killed because you're just like, oh, this is the thing to do, it's going to kill instantly. And then there is an answer for it. But these boys are ready, just as we expect them to be.
Round one.
Now the almost frame one change to Cabal. And oh, that preemptive wake up two.
And
You knew that was coming at
Matchup specific, because you know Cabal's going to be in the air.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Speaking of which,
That was beyond the optimal. I don't even see Kotal Khan players hit that. Whoa!
25% damage for
Up
full
two.
block up two,
Up to.
which scales heavily.
Oh, yeah.
No OS though, doesn't get the option to select on the jump in. Maybe a bit worried about the flawless blocks. There have been so many of them. There's the forward 2-2, confirm with the Nomad dash. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay. Okay.
That was ridiculous.
Okay.
That was ridiculous. Oh, if you're looking for a single hit, everybody, that's going to do it. Oh, the pickup from the deepest, dirtiest jump kick behind. He's going to nail this 6-foot sword deeper into the chest of Cabal to give Scorpionprocs now match point. You know, there's when praising the sun goes wrong, but then there's when praising the sun goes right. And we're seeing a little bit of... Dude, I may have cursed him.
I think you did. I think you should take full responsibility for that mishap, sir. More of these flawless blocks. I've never seen so many flawless blocks. And I've seen a lot of flawless blocks. But with this matchup, the wave dashing, it's all coming down to that execution with these two. There's just this, I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how they're doing it.
And I can see that they're so comfortable with wave dashing that they don't even think about it because they're looking to anti-air, looking to whiff punish mid-wave dash.
But dude, every character has different wave dash timing. Like, how do they know? I don't get it. Maybe that's why I'm here and they're there. Anyway.
If you guys have the answer, let us know. They're cheating?
Armor break. Oh, and we cash out. Almost able to do it with the way things are going. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be. That was an ultimate MK3 Nomad dash right there. But you know what it means, Mr. Aquaman? Tell the people what's happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, final game, final round. Winners finals, the twins from Chile. It couldn't be any better. This is the 900th Game 5 on the winner's side of this bracket. The story just continues, and the epic is still going, guys. It has not concluded here. Tried to reset the defensive assault from Scorpionprocs, and he is throwing 17.
Oh!
And the dead one.
Ah!
Get back to the corner. Your defensive bar is gone. Nicolas feeling it. Big damage done. No breakaway, but a pickup for Scorpionprocs. What could have been? This could have been a side switch. Mixing up with the button. Kotal Khan coming in hot. Almost
with the counter hit, so close to it. The down two finishes recovering, so Nicolas isn't going to get away with that jump in. Who's going to press the button? A straight up game of brotherly chicken. The 1-1-1.
Whoa.
Really wanted it, but actually I think that's probably lost the game for Scorpionprocs. Nicolas takes the win, and the winner's side grand final is secured.
Sensational play. Another Game 5 between these two, and they have walked into the NRS community with their chests out, and now look at where they are. one of them is going to be guaranteed top 2 once more. Will they meet themselves in grand finals? There's still a little bit left of a story to tell. That is the loser's side of things. That is Han Rashid versus Rewind coming up, and the winner is going to be getting Scorpionprocs in the next one. But kind of going the other route from CEO, we know Scorpionprocs to kind of be the more known brother of the two. When tournaments go down in Latin America, it's usually Scorpionprocs that comes out on top. And I say that about four of the 5 times I've seen them play down there, Scorpionprocs has taken it. And so this has got to be feeling good for Nicolas.
And just simply having that safety net of the winner's side of the grand finals and forcing your opponent to reset the bracket and then you got to win again. We saw the exact change between characters, which is what we knew would happen. Very clearly there is just there's something about Spawn that seems quite effective against Scorpionprocs that we saw K-Mac do so well yesterday. That was so good.
That's just
that moment right there.
That's just a cherry on top. Into 506 damage. And there's Scorpionprocs making the Galaxy Brain read to keep himself alive. And as you mentioned, it's not that they're doing something different. It's that they're doing it better. And that they're doing it at the best level. Doesn't matter the character, doesn't matter the situation, it doesn't matter the opponent. They just game like that.
It's not every day I see something like that.